Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon here back in Dorset. Proverbs chapter 21 on this rather dry day. Verse 28. A false witness will perish, but a person who listens will speak forever. A false witness. So giving a false testimony, saying that something happened but didn't really happen. So someone that gives a false testimony, a false witness, is breaking the law, but more than that, he is implicating someone into something that they didn't do or saying something that didn't really happen. So a false witness. We can't trust a false witness, because they will perish. And the idea of perishing is, as I've said before, the idea of a hot water bottle no longer being fit for purpose. But it says one who listens will live forever. Now, it doesn't literally mean we'll live forever as an individual, but the idea of being blessed and enriched. So the one who listens. Why does someone listen and someone not listen? What makes a person willing to hear another person and someone else unwilling to hear? Primarily, it's fear and it's selfishness. Some people are so filled with fear that all they're thinking about when you're communicating to them is what they're going to say to you next. So they're not hearing what you're saying, they're perceiving that what you're doing is attacking them. And so their defense mechanism to protect themselves is to come back at you in a way that will either deflect whatever it is you're talking about, justify what you're talking about, give an alternative to what you're talking about. But they're basically more interested in what they've got to say to you than what you've got to say to them. So someone who will not listen never learns, because they're only ever interested in their own ideas. But someone who listens has this wonderful gift of ability to soak up insight and information. And as a result of soaking up all of this knowledge, all of this inspiration, they will be enlarged, they will be enriched, they will grow, they will develop, they will mature, they will be a blessing to themselves and to those around them. And so we've got a choice. Are we going to be one who listens and perishes, no longer fit for purpose? Or are we going to be one who does listen and then has given ourselves to the investment of harvesting all of the things that we're listening to? It's not to say that everybody tells us something is worth listening to, but if we're listening, we can glean any positive contribution that they might be making in their conversation with us. So the scripture teaches us that we should listen. In fact, maybe that's why God has given us 2 ears and 1 mouth, because our ears are the means by which we hear what people are saying. Bless you for joining me. Thank you. And I see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.